I have two younger brothers. Their names are Antonio and Andre. The dynamic between me and my brothers has definitely changed a lot through the years as we've grown. When we were younger, we definitely fought a lot. Like, we fought like cats and dogs. Fist fights, more hair pulling, scratching, you know, everything you could think of. But as we've gotten older, we've really like gotten closer. My brothers were 13 and 11 at the time, which looking back now, like that's so young. Like we were all babies. I mean, I was only 16, but I really felt a lot of pressure to be there for my family and be strong for all of them and just do everything I could in this new normal that we had to adapt to. And like the grieving process was different for all of us, but I really felt like a lot of their emotions on me. I put them on myself, but I like wanted to carry that for them. I think specifically through all of that, the hardest part was I had to tell my youngest brother, and I just remember in that, like, I would still play it back in my head, and that's like the hardest thing I've ever done. And I just stood there and hugged him. And I think the dynamic has changed in a lot of ways also since my dad passing and just us growing up. I think we're definitely a lot closer than we've ever been, and I think we're all in a very similar walk of life right now, and so we have a lot that we can relate to and talk about. And being the oldest, I've already gone through a lot of the things that they're going through, so I think they always like to turn to me as someone to kind of help guide them and give them advice. I remember when I was younger, growing up, I hated being the oldest and having to go through everything first, and like just being kind of the guinea pig, I guess. And then I just felt like my brothers had it so easy because my parents had done it before, and I was also a very anxious child, so that didn't help. Not having someone older than me to tell me everything that I was going to, you know, experience, like starting middle school or starting high school. But my brothers come along and I'm like, oh, they get to just, you know, follow my lead, whatever I did. So in that sense, I was always like, I wish I wasn't the oldest. And I specifically always wanted an older sister myself, because I also don't have a sister, period. But like I wanted an older sister, you know, steal her clothes and like look up to and like talk about boys too. But I think now that I'm older, I appreciate being a big sister more.